he said he never understood how Kanye squashed that beef with Drake.
Yes.
He said, I'm still an old school Gemini.
You might be right.
Yeah, so it was on Baby Keem's.
You might be right. You might be right.
Yeah. Fucking Range Brothers.
Yeah. You might be right. Yeah. So that kind of makes sense. Like, he can't like be a hypocrite and say that and then go on that track. So I understand why he didn't do
ego.
that. Yeah. But he could have squashed. That was a moment there. It could have been squashed.
Yeah,
but also let's talk about how that would have been crazy though.
Having all three of them on it?
All three of them on that one song.
That'd be cool stuff.
But that same Cole verse too? And then we still get that second half from second half from Drake.
Yeah.
That would have been a crazy song.
That'd
be a 6-minute track.
That would be
it would have been a 6-minute track.
And
like 6-7 minutes.
It would have been a sweet beat switch, the next one.
Yeah, it would have been like a crazy video. That would 10 minutes long, 15.
Yo, that would have went triple diamond.
Yeah.
Like, it would have went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. But he said, I'm not doing it. So, boom.
He said, we're getting the beef that we all wanted, he always wanted.
Yeah, so what sparked it, really? So J. Cole said some shit on the record. On First Person Shooter.
So, I was going to say we could we'll go back even further before we even kick on that.
Okay.
Yeah, because, I feel like even during this time, he's also been seeing, Cole kind of doing his thing. Cole's getting his hands on, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake's also been on that trajectory where he's been the #1 hip-hop artist during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when Kendrick drops, we see that Kendrick goes to #1, but then after a few weeks, Drake tops that shit back again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Drake's stuff is always on the charts. You hear Drake everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go in the world. If they're going to play some hip-hop, they're going to slap on some Drake.
Mm-hmm.
They want something that's close to some reggae music. What are they going to do? Slap on some Drake.
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to say it's some jealousy.
Yeah, I feel like he's a hater, even though he tried to defend himself later that he's not a hater. But he your first initial response is gonna be I feel like your most songs you're gonna put your most emotion into, because that's basically what starts off the war.
That, man.
It's emotions.
I rate that. Ain't nothing wrong with hating the nigga.
Well, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I'm not saying
you rate that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being a hater. And you know what? I tip my hat off for him to admit it.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that I feel like he's seen all this stuff happen, and at the same time people are still always saying nah, Kendrick's not #1 because he only drops every few years, and Drake's here all the time.
Don't tell Marcus that.
What are you talking about? You act like I hate Drake, bro.
I didn't say you hate Drake.
So
you love Kendrick.
You acting like that.
You love Kendrick. I mean, we had a whole discussion on it.
Yeah.
You acting like I said something wrong.
No, but you're making it seem like I don't like. No. You're making it seem like I don't come from Toronto, bro.
You made it clear.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That no matter what, Kendrick's on top.
But did I? Is that
what he said?
Drake. Did I say I hate Drake?
I never said you hate Drake.
No, but you're making it seem like
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That's not
what I'm making it seem is you think Kendrick is at the top.
Kendrick is better. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
What are we talking about?
100%. Better rapper. Better rapper. But
you think he's the better artist?
Drake's got the hits. That's the only reason why I can differentiate the two, because you even seen it in the diss tracks.
Yeah,
you see how
we gonna get to that later. Don't even worry. We gonna get to that later. Let's still lay the track for these guys.
Yeah. We're laying down the breadcrumbs,
So boom, first person shit. Sorry. So you saying jealousy involved?
So he's seeing all this stuff happen.
Yeah,
and then basically, I feel like when Baby Keem started to really work with Kendrick with dropping music with him, when Kendrick was starting to come back up, Drake before Mr. Morale. Every time you heard Kendrick come out, he was always just you always felt that he still has a little bit of shit that he wants to get off his chest towards Drake and shit like that. And I felt then after Drake and Cole are starting to go on tour with each other, which now I'm fast forwarding up to now to the earlier times. He sees them going on tour together. as you said, Drake reached the olive branch of like, yo, come on, first person shooter, and then Kendrick's like, nah, like we still got some shit we got to address.
Yeah,
and then first person shooter came through, and to me, I'm not even gonna lie. I think what started the war was Cole.
For sure it was Cole.
Cole started the war.
Cole had no business going on there saying this the big three. I'm not the two of the three. I'm looking at Drake like the Spider-Man meme. Where's Kendrick at?
He declined the track.
Hey, disrespectful, bro.
He would have said
disrespectful.
That's why man said, "Nah, I'm not taking that."
He would have said, but if Kendrick was on the track, he would have said that I'm looking at Dot and Drake like the Spider-Man meme, and we would be like, oh
yeah.
But Dot decided not to come on the track,
and that's another thing that we done talked about before, even before I heard the Might Delete Later when J. Cole said it himself. Like, yo, if Kendrick had gotten on the track, Kendrick's scared to get on the track of Drake. Because that's where you prove you better than somebody. If you think you better than somebody lyrically,
you could say that's true.
You get on one track, same beat.
But at the end of the day,
playing ground.
If we're saying that,
I'll spit that nigga.
If we're saying that, then the guy that apologized was the better one, right?
He was.
That's what we're all unanimously saying. Is that J. Cole destroyed Drake on his own track.
He bodied Drake on the track.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was a better lyricist for sure.
That Drake had to change up the beat.
He had to come up with a new Evil Wiz to try and let people know, like, yo, I can rap too.
That's why we can't even.